Welcome everybody to our monthly meditation and a glorious day here in beautiful Tasmania, or some parts of Tassie. Looks like Hobart's a bit wet, or up around the northwest's a bit wet. I love the way it does this. Okay, so we've got to just talk about a little bit of stuff that's coming up. We have a huge energy wave that we're actually in the middle of and caught in, as you've all probably felt, and like in particular last Friday, Freaky Friday, everyone's calling it. There's weird and wonderful things happened. Like I'd actually wiped out our gateway or our gate in the driveway, and I was being very careful because I had the horse float on, and I looked, and yes, the front wheels were past it, everything was clear, the float was clear, and a freak gust of wind blew, and I caught the second or the middle bar of the gate, which you can't do on the bull bar, and it just crumpled. So it took me a couple of hours to get that untangled and off last night, and I'll get a new one back on. But lots of sudden disruptive stuff's happening, and we really do need to keep our awareness about us. And there's one of our top fans, Sylvia. Good morning, Sylvia. So it's all happening, but Kuan Yin's here and nudging me as usual and saying we have got a wonderful time coming up, and it's going to bring more weird stuff, weird happenings, but it's going to be of a positive nature, and like we're going to be hit with opportunities, and different people are going to come through our life, and we have to really jump at these things when they arise, because we've got a whole brand new future and it's empty at the moment, and these people are possibilities and probabilities, and there's a lot of good energy on the way, but we've got to seize the day. So beware of that. Just tuning in and making sure my radio's on, my internal radio's connected, which it is. So what we can do now is get ourselves ready, which means we get into a nice comfortable position. Those on the phone, please mute your microphones if you haven't already. And we'll start, as always, with our 3 deep breaths from the centre of the earth, drawing deeply from the great big core that's really surging at the moment, full of mother energy. And draw that beautiful energy up through your feet and up into your higher heart, fully expanding the top of your chest as far as it goes, and then a little bit more, fully stretching our thymus gland, allowing our higher self more access to who we're becoming. The guidance from our higher self is imperative at the moment because there's so many distractions. And then we do our 3 deep breaths from the centre of the universe, from the Creator or the Great Central Sun or the Galactic Centre, whatever you like to call it. Drawing it down through the top of your heads, again into the higher heart, and fully expanding the top of the chest. Stretching the thymus out. And welcoming the energy of the Father to join with the energy of the Mother in our higher heart. And now we do 3 combined breaths, adding our own spark of God, or our own little star seed, or our own energy to that of the Mother and Father, creating our own Trinity. And as we totally expand the top of our chest again with our beautiful combined breaths, we feel the energy start to sparkle right through our body, reaching each and every cell. And as you do this, and I know many of you have been doing this with us for quite a while now, you should automatically feel the love start to flow around your body. Just feel the love. It sounds a bit like a cliche, but it's so true. The more you expand your higher heart, the more love you receive. This also opens the Divine Mother portal in the upper left part of your physical heart. And as many people have found, you can't receive the Divine Mother energy without this little portal open. So the more you can stretch the higher heart, the more open you will find this happen. This happens. So you can receive much more of the Divine Mother energy. The Divine Mother, the Divine Feminine, they're really much of a muchness, but one has more compassion. And it's the compassion that they're bringing in today. Because so many around us are going through big upheavals and big releases and big life-changing events, and it's not going to stop. The more we feel this beautiful love too, the more we're pushing out any of the lower vibrating energies, and so it goes. And so today we're going to head on up to the City of Light. So we just let our breathing settle into a much slower, deeper state. And we relax into each breath, allowing ourselves to go deeper and deeper, and setting our intention on the City of Light. And of course, as soon as we do that, we find ourselves there, and as usual, Kuan Yin is waiting for us. Okay, now I'm being shown this huge sun, and I can actually see through the sun, and it's a huge big crystal, many-faceted crystal, just rotating, that it has a huge fire within it, which is the light of the sun. And she's asking us to stand underneath this. We've cleansed a lot of the lower energy from our bodies, and now we're going to get a very deep spiritual cleansing. So I ask you now just to sit quietly, visualizing the sun above you, and allow the beautiful energies to flow through you. We also mentally give our permission to allow this spiritual healing to take place. Many of us have been hurt so deeply it's soul scars. So there can be a big release. want you to bring your awareness back now. Just staying under the sun. There is a big message for each and every one of you that is a clue to going forwards. And if you can't see it, ask Kuan Yin personally and she will show you. And now I call you back. And taking some nice deep combined breaths. Again, totally filling the upper part of our chest. And sending a huge bunch of gratitude to Kuan Yin for her compassion and love and kindness today. And I want you to keep breathing deeply until you're fully back. Your awareness totally back, totally grounded. And as you're fully back, it's time to end Facebook Live. So thank you for joining us in our monthly global meditation. And I hope you enjoyed the meditation. And if you have any comments, please add them under the video and we will reply to you. Have a lovely day.